Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. Yeah, GALA is now at the breakout point, okay? Now, be careful with GALA. I can only say that I think it's a coin that many people already assume is dead. I wouldn't go that far. I would say that we have seen a very long downtrend. There are fundamental issues for sure. Doesn't mean you couldn't trade it if you know what you're doing, right? But from a structural point of view, it's basically begging for a bounce. It's begging for a bounce. It hasn't so far been able to show anything impressive in this market environment in which Bitcoin broke out and several coins that have better and more reliable structures have broken out. But just be aware of what GALA can do when it pops, okay? So that was in December to January. It was not a sustainable move. However, we might be in a similar situation because we also here had a very long downturn. We also here have a very long downturn, and the situation might be a little bit more bearish now, given that there are some fundamental issues generally. And so I would not treat this as anything more than a simple speculation, because this is not a good chart, okay? However, we all know how the sentiment can shift. So I would pay close attention to the 1.6 cent mark. Clearly, the market is respecting our resistance level here that I mentioned before. But this is a level that if we get above it, we would also get a break out of the channel. So I think this could, depending on how the environment looks like, I mean, you never know if Bitcoin turns to the downside tomorrow, this is probably gone. And, you know, this opportunity is gone. And I wouldn't even call it an opportunity. This is a bit more like a gamble. There is no clear setup down here, but I want to highlight that there is a pathway to a wave 2 target or resistance area between 10.4 and 34.4 cents. Now, I'm very careful with calling those. They are not targets. They are resistances, okay? So I can really only give you a target for wave 2 once we have the A wave complete and the B wave. But due to the extensions in the crypto market, the A wave could extend quite dramatically. Okay, the A wave might reach, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 cents. If we get a breakout of the channel, I would not rule out that the A wave can reach here the 4.9 cent level, looking at all those previous swing highs, basically the beginning of when the channel started to form. And then if we get a B wave pullback, then we can calculate a target for wave C. So there's really nothing exciting here yet. But it's that kind of environment where you start to see altcoins move and start to break out. And I tend to, well, I prefer to make you aware of breakouts before they occur. At least it gives you a chance to watch the chart. So what I spot here is a potential inverse head and shoulders pattern that might be forming. Again, it's too early to confirm a breakout. It's too early to say this is really bullish. We haven't broken above any key resistance level yet, but we are now there and we start to see those potentials come up in several charts. So this could be an inverse head and shoulders that's forming left shoulder, head, right shoulder with a breakout point roughly at 1.62 cents. And it would go along with the break above the descending price channel, which could have bullish implications. Now the long-term chart is pretty much destroyed. There is a lot of work required to repair it. So I wouldn't really suggest trading it. You know, I can't tell you what to do anyway. But, you know, essentially, if you want to trade it, you have a chance to watch the chart and watch for those breakout points and just spot the momentum, because that can change very quickly, as experience has shown on the crypto charts and especially on the GALA chart here. So there have been some historic rallies. It's just like a lifetime downtrend. That's the problem. But even in a wave 2, due to the extensions here, which is a corrective rally, this could show something significant, right? And we've talked about it many times. When Bitcoin gets to 125K, there may be many coins that will never make it to new bull market highs. GALA might be one of them. Now above 34.4 cents, I will change my view, but there's a lot of distance to be crossed. And I'm not saying it will never do that to get to new all-time highs, but I'm saying it has a lot of difficulties. There are a lot of clearer charts. But yeah, that's basically the bottom line here. So yeah, I hope you liked the update about GALA. If you did, then please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.